Hello and welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. We are here once again in Nona's Cave. We completed the Bloom in the last episode, and Nurzum got attacked by some of the Ents, and the battle didn't go amazingly well. From what I understand, Nurzum is still alive, so we will need to see if what we can do about that in the coming times. But we have our Hobby Gift of the day. We're going to have a look at what that is. That is going to be a Dale Man's Crowns, which isn't a terrible thing. It's just good food in the end. I don't think it stacks. Nope, it stacks to 50. So it's just really good food. Like, no matter what. I don't know if it scales with you, but it's just always really quite good. So does bring me on to the point that I still need to make some food for myself. But I think I'll wait until I get to 85 properly, because that's going to be when I think the new food will be for me. So it's probably better than crafting a bunch of 75 food and then not needing it, basically. So we completed book 10 in the last episode, so we need to go on to book 11, chapter 1, Too Great a Need, talk to Horn in Nona's Cave in the high north of Wildemore. Okie dokie. So
I have decided what I must do.
Okay, so, you know, you must convince Théoden King to march against Saruman before the wizard's plan bear fruit. It will cost me my honor as a man of Rohan, so be it. I will defy the word of my king if doing so will save even one innocent. I will accept whatever justice the king deems appropriate, but he must be told of what we witnessed in the Wildemore. He must be warned, even if it means my life. Okay, so we'll talk to Corridan and Galeowine about that. We're going to go over here, and let us see what they have to say.
Horn plans to defy the word of his king.
Yes, he very much does.
The king must hear what happened in Wildemore.
Yeah, let's hope he does listen to what he has to say, and maybe what we have to say, because, you know, it's not going to be the word of one person, it's going to be the word of four, so hopefully that's a bit more convincing.
One path remains a mystery to me.
Okay, so now we're going to go back to Hundebold at the Entwade. I think that's the guy at the bridge that we weren't supposed to cross in the Sutcroft, because I remember him being a... I don't know if he was chapter 1, but he was definitely... It might have been chapter 2 of book 11, because I remember we mentioned him, like, as a point of being like, hey, this guy, you know, we could skip to that book if we wanted to. Because I remember him saying something about, oh, I haven't heard word that you're allowed to cross yet, blah, blah, blah. I don't think we actually got stopped from crossing, though. I think we tried it, and it doesn't actually do anything. Though it might be like Mordor when you go to the Black Gate and it instantly kills you. I wouldn't assume it instantly kills you, but I assume it might, like, take you back. But what we'll do now is we're going to go to the Stablemaster over here. Talk to you. See if we can go back to Forlore by you.
Do not surrender.
And then we're going to go to Forlore, and we can actually reforge our weapons when we go to Forlore, which will be nice. But yeah, I think, yeah, we can reforge our weapons, which will be nice. It's like pretty much right here, I think. Yeah, legendary store. Well, it's not our weapons that need reforging, it's our saddle.
Welcome, friend.
Or bridle. Skill slow reduction. Let's just do that. And then we also have all these. We're going to keep the medium bridles. For the moment, we're actually just going to identify those. And because we want both of these, even if I'm going to use the medium bridle the second age at level 85, but we can also have the 85 third age one, level that up to 16 and deconstruct it. And then we can just deconstruct all of these. And I'm going to click yes on that, and we'll get a tier 8, which is from that tier 8 relic, and we'll also get some tier 1s because they weren't leveled up in any way, so that'll be all nice. So now we need to find our way back to the Entwade. It's going to take a while, a lot of travelling. So back to the Stablemaster, who luckily is right here, and we need to get over to here, so we need to get to probably Snowbourne's probably the easiest place. There we are. It's actually not too difficult. Okay, so Snowbourne, we are here. It's more like 2 trips. I think we've done 2 trips, one from where we were to Forlore and then Forlore to here. And I'm not sure if it will be quicker to go over to Garsfield or Garsfeld and then travel over to the Entwade. That might be the better way of doing it. when we get to here. Let's see if we actually can get a swift travel over here, though.
Will you aid the horse lords?
I do not yet have the route, so we are going to have to. With that, we're going to go out of this door. That's a really cool horse, actually. Not as cool as mine, but pretty cool still. So yeah, we are going to come out here. We're actually going to go up to Garsfield first, because it seems we don't have that travel skill, or that stable master, and it's going to be probably quite useful in the future. And then we'll go down to the Entwade and see what happens there, and see if we get too attacked. Hopefully we're not going to get killed or anything like this. I would help you guys out, but I'm a little bit busy. You can do it yourself, right? There's also a war band over here, Cramp. We have discovered Bradcroft. Probably part of a deed, considering we didn't get a deed. Probably just one we have. I wouldn't know how many we had of them. I guess we'll eventually find out when we just go to a place and, oh, suddenly we have completed a deed without knowing. Right, so we do need to continue on this way up here. I'm pretty sure we've been here. I just guess I didn't get the stable master, which was a little silly of me. So let us travel up here. We've still got something chasing us. Not anymore, luckily. Let's try and not get hit off. Though, you know, unlike a regular steed, this steed has 2030 health instead of like 200, so, you know, we don't get hit off as easily. We've discovered Garsfeld, so apparently we haven't been here. Maybe I meant to, like, started going over here and then decided against it?
Welcome, my friend.
Could have sworn I've been in this area. Might have been with another character for all I know. But yeah, Garsfeld is there. Now let's travel back out and over to the Entwade, which is a pretty nice, just straight line, sort of this direction. Yeah, that looks, it's fine. And then we'll go talk to Hunbold and complete this quest and see what's up. And we're actually very close to leveling up to 84. We've only got about 315,000, and we have just under the full amount of VIP bonus XP. So it looks like it's full, but there is a tiny little bit at the end that isn't quite there. So we'll see about that. We probably won't get it today, but we might get it in the next few days. So Hunbold, you guys are already here. You were quick. Am I still being attacked? No, I'm not. Okay, Hunbold.
Nothing has changed. I have not received word from Edoras that you may pass.
Okay, this might have actually been like the, when we came over to him originally, he might have been chapter 1 and then would have sent us over to Nona. That might have been it. So, Hunbold scowls deepens when you declare your intentions to pass anyway. Okay. He's not very happy about that.
There is something familiar about that man. Is it Gleoine?
It is you. Is it true what the elf says? Of time he continues, if you will speak for these others, I will allow the three of you to pass. I am merely a simple man from Eastfold, but you are held in the confidence of the king, and you must know his mind more thoroughly than I could ever hope to do so. For the good of the king and the Rudemark, I will allow you pass. Do not make me regret this choice. I would cast my blade aside before I raise it against such as you. How lovely. So, because Gleoine's been very useful now, because, you know, now we are allowed to pass somewhat. I mean, we could have literally just gone a little bit down the river and been fine, and he would have never noticed, but nonetheless, we need to, apparently, I haven't got that deed either. Right, let's get a stable master.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
So that's going to be over here at Edoras. Oh, do we have a travel to Edoras, or are we going to manually have to go there? Manually, okay. I'm also going to get off my war steed a second, because I just saw Snowborn, and I wonder if it's required to get a...
I do not know if we will survive this.
So those have to be minimum 85. That might be why. So we probably have the ability. It's just we're too low level at the moment. I think that's the first time I've actually had that happen. Also, there's a nice task collection box. Collection box 65 to cap. Oh, right. Okay. That makes a bit more sense now that I actually read it out loud. But yeah, I think that's the first time I've actually, other than like having to try and go to Minas Tirith, I think, and stuff like that, and like places that I haven't even visited yet, like really far out, I've never really had it where I've not had the level to travel somewhere. So that was really weird of to see that, but either way, we'll travel to Edoras. We'll do it manually, I don't really mind. We'll get the Stable Master nonetheless, just to have it. We might have it already, I don't actually know. But yeah, basically, when we get to 85, then we'll be able to use them, which makes me kind of want to go on a little bit of a leveling spree, but I think we are okay. We're surviving for the moment. And I don't want to kind of... I like the natural progression instead of trying to like rush things. It's always nice. But we do need to definitely think about our armor if that's coming up. I mean, these are all level 80, obviously. But I don't know what the next tier is. It might be 84, might be 85, might be 86, possibly. Or it might be 90. I know there's definitely level 90 jewelry. Unless I'm really forgetting things. So that might be our next thing. It's really weird to think we're like this high up in terms of level. I don't know why, but especially when the level cap is still like 30 levels away. I think it's 32 levels away, yeah, is level cap, but it feels like we're still very, very close. We're closer than we are further away. We're more than halfway. So, if that makes sense. We're closer than we aren't. Which probably, yeah, it doesn't make too much sense, actually. But nonetheless, we're finally traveling in here, right to the barracks outside the entrance to Edoras. Over here. Here we are. What are we going to see over here, then? Oh, we're just meeting up with... Okay. Before the gates of Edoras, burial mounds of kings stand beside the road. Talk to Horn by the barrow outside the entrance to Edoras. I mean, that's kind of cool. As long as they don't get, like, attacked. Okay, though. Horn.
We have returned to Edoras, and death is upon my mind.
Did we maybe come in a instance? That might have been it.
And death is upon my mind.
Okay, make your way into Edoras and meet up with Gleowine. Oh, they're purple. I don't like it. Oh, Shadowfax. Gleowine stops ahead and stares at a magnificent white horse. Oh, I think I may know what's going to be happening in a minute. Possibly, I'm not sure.
These are desperate
Come on, let me talk to you.
for the Rohirrim.
There we are.
I do not know if we will survive this onslaught.
Growling dissenters. So yeah, Shadowfax is here for this next lovely milestone. Minimum level 70.
Unless I am very much mistaken, that horse is Shadowfax, Lord of the Meras.
The king gifted him to Gandalf the Wizard some months ago, rather against his wishes, truth be known. Climb the streets of Edoras to reach the entrance to the Meduseld. It'll be all the way over here. So yeah, I think I might know what happens next, which, if I am correct and we are at that point, that'll be very useful for our cause of trying to convince the king of certain things. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, but hopefully we aren't. So let us make our way up here. How do I even do that? Oh, I've gone up the wrong way. I can go this way, I think, with the horse. I can probably, like, get my way up here if the steed turned properly. There we are. We don't do things the proper way here, we just do what we need to do. So, slowly but surely, up all these stairs. So many stairs. Outside the Golden Hall of the Meduseld, the doorway of Théoden bars your way. Or the door ward, rather.
What brings you hither against the word of Théoden?
Hammer notices your puzzled expression continues. You're not the only unwelcome guest to come to the Meduseld this day. Some are within the Golden Hall this very hour.
You are not the first to come here today.
Okay, so we're gonna get yeah, Gandalf's here. If the horse wasn't enough of a thing to say, these actually might be worth looking into. I will have a look into those later. Okay, so we're gonna, because I want to go in and I want to see this. We're gonna do this, and this will be the final thing for today's
If you
episode.
are willing, I will take your weapons and bring you before the king.
We have returned to Meduseld against the king's orders, but we do not seem to be the only ones coming to the Golden Hall to speak words of warning.
Does not seem so. Okay, we are not alone in Thor, Théoden, Tarvelard. Let us approach and see who has the ear of the king. But we will interfere only if it be in the interest of Rohan to do so. Witness the confrontation of Gandalf and Théoden, and allow harm to come to none. A hush hangs over the hall.
Théoden, son of Thengel. I have returned, and I bring warning and wise counsel. A storm is brewing. All good people must stand together or be destroyed.
I greet you, Gandalf, but why should I welcome you? You bring troubles wherever you go. You say a storm brews. I say you are its herald, a bringer of woe and ill tidings.
You speak wisdom, my lord. All around us the news is grim. It is not 1 week since your son and heir Theodred was slain on the western marches. You cannot trust in Éomer. He would empty your city and leave your treasures unguarded. And now Gondor tells us that the Dark Lord stirs once more in the east. It is curious, is it not, that these are the days in which this ragged wanderer returns to us.
A worker of evil may come in fell times, Grima, son of Galmod. But there are also those who come when they are most needed, when days are darkest.
I did not mourn when Shadowfax came back riderless, Gandalf. The return of the horse was made all the greater by lack of the rider.
So it was, my lord. See his rags? Have you ever seen such a beggarly figure?
The courtesy of your hall is not as it was, Théoden, son of Thengel. Has your door ward, Hummer, not reported the names of my companions?
I see only churls and vagabonds, and you the worst of them all. Begone with you, and leave my lord to those who do not wish him ill.
You know not of what you speak, Grima Wormtongue.
Well, that was great. I love what happened to Grima. I'm not a fan of him. I'm glad you made it from the Wildemore so quickly, but I will need to hear your report of the land at another time. All of us have work to do, for the king is not yet free of danger. Keep an eye on Grima, if you would. He is slippery, and I fear he may intend further harm to the king. Whether he can work greater harm than he has already performed is a question of which I have no answer. Stay on your guard. Witness the confrontation of Gandalf and Théoden, and allow harm to come to none.
Théoden, I offer you my counsel, if you would have it. I have ever been a friend to the House of Eorl, and would not see it come to its ending.
Nor would I, Gandalf. But it is so dark. So dark.
No, my friend. Not all is dark. Behold! Beyond your darkened windows, there is light. The skies shine above, as they always have. Will you heed me?
Now I see the shadows for what they are, Gandalf. They are fleeting, like a grim memory. How came this to be?
I have your answer. It's Greenville Worm time. So that is done. I think that went rather well, considering what is at stake. We have so little time to waste, and much depends on haste. We cannot spend these precious moments squabbling among ourselves when the real foe lies without. Save one, Grima, son of Galmod, called the Worm Tongue. He is the enemy of Théoden and of Rohan, and he remains within. His fate will rest with the king, as it should. So there we are. That is all done. Théoden is kind of got his groove back. Hopefully, he's a little easier to kind of talk with. That'd be nice. Oh, that's just someone else. I forgot I have floating names off.
It seems your road entwines with ours for a pace or two more.
It indeed does seem like that. So we're going to have a look at these: Might Vitality, Agility Vitality, and Will Vitality Fate. So we're going to have Gandalf's Favor. It's going to get us some max morale. We're going to lose, gain Agility, and we're also going to gain more morale in general. We lose max morale, but we get a lot more Vitality. So let's grab that for us.
Transpired since last we met, but my companions can give their account.
And there we are. That is actually perfect, because that is now us leveled up to 84, and we got some new mail. So we're going to accept this quest, and we'll have a look at our mail. Please read what I have written within. The estimate is in dire need of your services. Fast read. So we'll accept that as a quest item, and we need to go to Hitbold to talk to Edgar. And then we also got a deed completed, attain level 34 or 84, which is just a deed to get that letter. And we'll leave that for the moment, because Hitbold is in the area, but we won't worry about it too much. And I should probably do that, because that is like a trait point that I should probably get, to be honest. Either way, we'll do this all in the next episode. We'll talk to Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli in the next episode. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.